What's going on, guys? It's Richie from Profit on Prime. I want to make a video showing you guys how to ungate from certain brands. So I do want to clarify that there's a lot of rumors going around about ungating, and I want to kind of say it is true. It definitely is getting harder. What I believe Amazon did for the last like year or 2 years was kind of let everybody in, and then they realized like they're getting a bunch of authenticity complaints, a bunch of stuff's happening that's making people not trust Amazon. And then once that happens, Amazon will completely shut everything down, which they did because they're like, oh, once we get a bad rap, like all these sellers have to be cut off. So I know people that sold hundreds of thousands of dollars of certain brands, and they were completely gated. It was a random gate for most brands. So if you didn't get ungated, or if you didn't get gated for certain brands, you got lucky. So I kind of want to show you guys what you would have to do to get ungated. So say if you did want to sell Nike, I have Kohl's pulled up right here. The first thing I would do is type in Kohl's, and then I would put price sorted from low to high right here, price low to high, and then I would scroll and see what product would have an ASIN. So I looked up these headbands. Prior to this video, there was nothing. I went down and I want to kind of find something as cheap as possible that would be on Amazon. So I found these pants right here. So I see that there's an ASIN, and you see how it says max cost 10, but the sale is 13. You don't want to worry about that. When you get ungated for certain brands, you kind of just want it to like ungate you, and you'll take the loss, which this is actually shockingly very good. So I mean, you're only losing a couple dollars for each sale. So this is like a banger ungate right here, because I've lost hundreds of dollars just because it's kind of like a long-term thing. You want to get ungated for this brand to sell a large quantity of another product for the brand. So I would definitely buy like 10 of these. So a big question too for new Amazon sellers is, how about if a certain website only allows 4, 5, 6 units per order? That's fine. You could order up to 10 units and put that in to get approved. So the Amazon rule is to have up to 10 units no matter how many invoices. So you can have 10 invoices of 1 unit, and as long as it equals 10 units, then you're fine. Obviously, you don't want to do that, because the harder you make it on Amazon, the better the odds are that you get denied. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to understand you're getting it from authentic or a real website, and you're buying 10 and you're following all their rules to get approved. Kohl's would definitely be one. Another one that I use is Target. So I pulled up this product right here, Chompling's Original Turkey Sticks. If you scroll down over here, you could see that there's an ASIN right here. So since there's an ASIN, it does not have to be a good ASIN. You should, when you're getting approved for something, you should know in your head like you're not going to sell it. And it would be like a donation, whatever. I would not return it though. Do not return a product, because if they go through the invoice again in the future and they see it's a returned item and you got approved for it, they could pull your request back, and it's just not worth it at that point. So right over here, you would see that this would be like the same product, 0.05 ounce, pack of 6. So it's the same thing. Like I said, it says $2.30 here, $8. Just know you're going to take the loss. So pretty much your steps would be going on to a website like Kohl's, Target, Frontier Co-op. There's a bunch of other websites, but if you don't know if the website would give you an invoice, you could definitely just go and like ask them. So what I do is, if I'm gonna go buy something, I will ask or press the help tab on the website, and I'll ask them, would you guys provide an invoice for my files? Like, I would say, for my records for taxes, I would love an invoice for my orders. Do you guys provide that? And I've gotten invoices from websites that people have never had by just asking, or being very stern about it. Say, how would I be able to file my taxes without an invoice? Stuff like that. But by just asking, you don't have to be rude. Do not be rude. But just make it seem like it's common sense. Like, I need an invoice. Obviously, you have to get me one, and you could definitely get one that way. But you do not need an invoice. An order confirmation would work. So what I would send is, I would go on my email, go to the order confirmation, and press print. Change that to a PDF, and then you could put that into Amazon as your order confirmation. So if you go over here, Let's see, I'll copy this ASIN right here. Add product. You would submit it. So if that was way too quick, let me show you. There's add product top left. Copy and paste the ASIN. The product should pop up right here. You would select the condition as new. And then it says sell your product here because I'm approved for Chomps. But if you were not, it would say apply to sell here. Let's see. Yeah, it would say apply to sell here. And there would be multiple boxes, and you would just check off all the boxes. And then you have to add your file, and you would have to add that order confirmation that you got in your email. So yeah, like I said, you could do Kohl's, you could do Target. Nike provides invoices as well, so you could go on Nike. I know Nike has been hard gating everybody, so I don't think for the future that people will be selling Nike. But if you did want to sell any clothes, Kohl's has Adidas, they have Nike, they have Champs, they have a bunch of stuff that you could get Ungated for. So, like I said, if you want to do food too, Target would be the best. I honestly don't think I've ever got denied from Target. So that's definitely a good tip as well. Like I said, if you would go find an ASIN with that exact same product, like I said, you do not care if you're making money. You kind of just want to get Ungated, and that's that. You would put the ASIN here, press new, apply to sell. You would check off all the boxes and put in your order confirmation that got emailed to you, and should be good. Now, I just want to put into reference as well that I've got denied, no joke, for Nike at least, for 3 months, 4 months. You just don't want to keep switching it around or changing the name of the file. Make the file the ASIN underscore invoice. You want to make it as clean and easy for that reader as possible. I know it sounds silly, but it honestly for Amazon works. And every time that you apply, it goes to a new worker for Amazon. So don't get discouraged, because every time you keep putting it back in, you'll have another chance with somebody else. I hope this video helped you. If you have any more questions, please comment down below, ask me. I'll be happy to answer you. Please subscribe, like. There's going to be more free tips like this in the future. I appreciate it, and thank you.